I'd rather have 1,000 $1 million SaaS companies than $1 billion SaaS company. Maybe that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. But, there's a lot of big companies out there that make mediocre software. And I think we could have even more small companies that make excellent software. And they might not all make $1 billion, but yeah, like if we can just spin up $1 million SaaS company in our garage, but if we can do it in a way that uses open protocols and open technology, well, then I'm not building a moat, right? It goes all the way back to action-oriented programming, where the apps become facilitators of user action, and the experiences that get created, the network effects that get created, they operate at the protocol level so that other apps can plug into that same data, because apps are just windows into the data created by users on Web3. And that data stays with the users. It is portable. And that's not just a slogan. I can be very concrete about this. I can say BRC 38 and BRC 39 are technical specifications implemented openly, where I can synchronize and download all of my data out of remote wallet toolbox storage as a user. And I can then put it into another one, or I can run it myself. And I can free myself from one provider of BRC 100, and I can actually move directly to another one. And just like I can switch my web browser on the internet. This is not like, Facebook or Google, where I'm stuck and I have to log in to everything with this one account and I can never leave, right? This is like the early web, where I can switch from one web browser to another web browser, and they use the same standards, and I can open up this application that I'm using to make this live stream right now. I can open up StreamYard, and I can open it in Firefox, and I can open it in Chrome, and I can open it in Safari, and I can be part of the system, and I can use these capabilities. I can participate. I can engage not only in discourse like we can on something like StreamYard, but I can also engage in commerce, and I can buy and sell, and I can deal with people directly. So that's the foundation here, and that's the next generation of software as a service. Really, I think it's not building a moat or building something where you have to be sticky and everybody has to be locked into your monthly subscription. It's actually a lot more democratized than that. And so we're gonna make that real, and we're gonna make it so that more people can create that type of system.
Yeah, and that's the power of having the standard base layer. It's not that it forces everyone to use this BRC 100 standard, but it's like a common base, just like the web browser, that from that you can build all kinds of stuff and have all the freedom you want.
Right. I mean, and some people talk about, oh, well, you're forcing everyone to use BSV. Well, I mean, BRC 100 is a BSV-based protocol, but I have personally used BRC 100 to create a Cardano wallet. I have used BRC 100 to create a Ripple wallet and a Dogecoin wallet. And, those wallets are open source as well. So they're actually applications that leverage BRC 100 at that layer. And that type of interoperability, where we're talking about something universal enough that it doesn't force someone, those are the types of systems that I think create more freedom than they take away. Because every standard says no to certain things. Every standard constrains, and it sets rules and says we're going to do this and not this other thing, right? But at the same time, the standards that create more freedom than they take away are the ones that give more people the capacity to engage and to integrate and to build.